KFA managed to secure 3 points on Saturday when they beat rivals DTS 1-0. The win put Kaizen Football Academy at position number 5 with 10 points on the log. Both teams started off with silly mistakes in terms of ball position and control, which made it difficult to have a smooth game. But a lack of fitness and concentration showed that some players were not up to par for most part of the match.
Difficult result, tough game. Again, I think from my side, the referees have such a huge role in how they control the game, how they manage what happens. So, I thought that the officials weren't great today. However, KFA won, deserving 1-0 result. Just a lot of things to reflect on, a lot of things to come back to. Disappointing, but that's football. I just think it's a lack of concentration, a lack of fitness. At under 19 level, I think a lot of these boys need to be self-motivated, which I think is something that we struggle with. Struggle with some discipline, struggle with some desire. However, it's football. At the end of the day, win, lose, draw, we do it as a team and go back to the training ground and we'll be back next week. The feeling of not wanting to lose, I think that should be the greatest motivation. At the end of the day, nobody wants to be a loser, nobody wants to be someone that's not getting the result. We all play football to win, to have the feeling of victory. So I think the motivation is for us to not want to feel this way again.
Well, we're just happy with the win today. We couldn't get more than 3 points, so glad we could take all 3 points. In terms of the game itself, started with a lot of mistakes, I think from both sides, but especially from my team. We could never get into the game in the first half. Our first touches, our ball control, our retention, our passing was just completely off. I think our performance in the first half, we couldn't get out of that performance in the second half. We started the second half as we ended the first half with the same basic mistakes, no rhythm, low confidence. The boys just couldn't get out of that state that they were in. So the performance was not a very high performance. We've got a lot of things to work on. Some of these boys played on Thursday in the Under-21 tournament of Ramblers, but they had yesterday off, so I'm not sure. But the performance was very low, but we've got a lot of work to do this week on the training ground to get them back to a level where we can expect them to play the type of football that we want to produce. The motivation was very simple. We can't repeat the same mistakes of the first half, and we need to have a better behavior and attitude in the second half to perform at a higher level. But for some reason, the boys started the second half as the same as they ended the first half, and we just couldn't get out of that poor state of mind that we were in the first half. And it continued throughout the second half. Yes, we created a goal. Our right back was overlapping continuously. We never played him in the first half. He was overlapping in the second half. And the once we played him in, he created the goal for us. So a bit of luck on our side. Maybe the guys needed it today, and maybe we can use that to motivate them in the week to be better prepared for next week. Of course, we are not happy where we are on the log. We have drawn a lot of matches. I think the past 3 or 4 matches we've drawn. We've won 1 game. This is the second win in the last 5 or 6 matches. So we've got a lot of draws. At least it's not losses, but it's not wins either. So we wanted to get out of that rhythm of drawing a lot of matches. So today was a good opportunity to get back to winning ways. So in terms of the log standing, we can improve much more. And that's what we'll work on this week when we go back to training.
DJ Dozer.